Does anyone else agree when I say that news titles have been absolutely ridiculous recently? I actually got in a conversation about this with someone I know, and I wasn't quite able to pin down whether it's just because that we have cell phones now and the internet makes all of these news stories so viable so quickly, or subsequently that same kind of virality and ease of access helps people kind of plan doing weird shit like this. But I think one thing we can all mutually agree on is that there is some insane news story going on almost daily at this point. That being said, kind of to prove a point, like, here's like 3 of them that I found today. Here's a good one. Watch. Police officer dressed as the Grinch leads drug raid in Peru. This is real. Like, I originally saw this from, like, I think it was Josh Johnson talking about it, but, like, I agree with some of his points. Like, you gotta think, if those guys had guns, he's fucked, dude. There is limited visibility in that mask. Being able to see is wishful thinking enough, and they sent him in first. Actually, no, I take that back. They didn't send him in first. As a matter of fact, you can see them in the video trying to move him out of the way so they can actually do the raid. Oh my gosh, and if it doesn't get any better, those like fuzzy ass hands the Grinch has, he's trying to put handcuffs on a criminal. He's just tickling his wrist the whole time. I will say though, even if these guys were armed, like, you gotta think how shocked you'd be if the door to your trap house breaks down. You expect the feds or like the ops, heaven forbid, are coming in to raid your shit, and you just see a Grinch standing there. Your first thought isn't, oh, that's the police. You just think like Jim Carrey got the wrong address for a Make-A-Wish or something. You're not gonna suspect that guy's the police. Oh, the next one. I found this on TikTok, but I actually found the article here. It's from Daily Mail. Glamorous daughter is arrested after dementia-stricken mom is mauled to death by her 54 pet dogs. Dude, fuck her dementia. What do you mean 54 dogs? Were they all just like ecstatic to see her, or was she like wearing beef-scented perfume or something? What was this, a dog pile? I'm sorry, but like, listen, I get, 1 or 2 dogs, you got dementia and you're like, oh yeah, oh sorry honey, I forgot you had a dog. How do you forget the existence of 54? I don't think that's how that went. I don't know if I don't even think the dementia has anything to do with this. I don't know why they mentioned that. It literally makes no sense. Like, the dementia is completely uninvolved from what the situation is. Morbidly obese man with crippling diabetes wins chess tournament. Like, see what I'm fucking saying? The dementia has nothing to do with it. And I don't care what mission you're on, 54 dogs is an unavoidable obstacle. Could you imagine being, like, the mailman? You get this address and you pull up to it and you're like, fuck, dude. Is this the house with 54 dogs? They're all just fucking itching to get let loose out of the front door and you're, like, creeping up there trying to drop a pack. Oh, God, dude. That would suck. So, like, when you actually look at the article, it says that the reason it's so important that this woman had dementia is because she was to the point where she required 24/7 care and her daughter just fucking left her to go get groceries. And all 54 dogs decided it was time to strike. And the autopsy revealed that her cause of death was being attacked by these dogs, as if her being mauled had nothing to do with it. I don't think I would look at a woman that got mauled and like has scratch and bite marks all over and been like, fuck, dude. Cancer is one hell of a bitch. Like, according to a press release, the dogs and birds, there were birds in the home, the dogs and birds were found living in unsanitary conditions, and several of the dogs were in poor health. No shit! Like, name one instance you've seen 54 dogs crammed into one place, and the conditions have been sanitary. Name one. Fuck, name a place that has 54 dogs in it to begin with. This isn't to dog on... Oh, fuck, that sounds bad. This isn't to, like... I know I'm poking fun at this, like, situation, but I really am sorry, and rest in peace to this lady. But what the hell? Shit like this is just happening all the time now. Okay, last one. I literally saw this right before I started recording the video. TikTok quote-unquote doctor left woman brain dead in botched butt lift. What? What do you... Brain dead in botched butt lift. You see what I'm saying? Brain dead in a botched butt lift. The brain is at the top of the body, and the buttocks are down south. How does that happen? That's like packing your bags to drive to Mexico and somehow ending up in Canada. That doesn't make sense. I actually had to watch part of the video just to fucking wrap my head around this. Now, I will say they say allegedly approximately 7 billion times in this video, so just assume that everything I'm saying from here on out about this story is allegedly. But this self-proclaimed doctor, Felipe Ferronda, was given, you know, fucking Botox injections, under eye bag removal, advertising all of this stuff on TikTok and Facebook. He was doing this out of his house, by the way. But the reason I say self-proclaimed doctor is because he has no medical license for anything, to practice anything in the entirety of the United States, which is where he's practicing. So even if he has one elsewhere, he does not have one here. Apparently, he was like just doing this straight out of his house in New York. Here's a picture of his house. That's not a legend. I'm pretty sure that's his real house. And listen, I get, you know, insurance agencies and like H&R blocks and like weave studios operate out of small houses. You're going to get your Botox from here? I hate to say it, but I just don't think a BBL is a duplex activity. Do it in a single family home at least. That's not all. I saw this post in the video. I'll put it up on screen now. This is a TikTok advertising his services in Miami, by the way. So not his house in New York. And I was thinking like, oh, did he move? No. This guy was in Miami for 3 days and posted on TikTok that he... Hey, shit, bro, I'm gonna be in Miami for the weekend. You need some Dermafen, that's gonna be $200. You need some Hilos Tensores, that's gonna be $800. Pull up. I genuinely feel bad for this, like, to an extent. Like, obviously, there's a couple warning signs as to why you shouldn't pick this guy. But I still feel bad for this woman. I mean, she's fighting for her life. That's a very serious thing. But, yeah, hopefully by this point in the video, I've proved a point that the news is just insane. If you guys ended up enjoying the video, please feel free to like and subscribe and share this video with a friend, because if you enjoyed, they might also. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and consider listening to the 2 new songs I dropped there on SoundCloud. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, be good people and peace out.
I've been working overtime whole time. I know what your friends think, don't lie. I see it from both sides.